Hello, my name is Julie, and you may know me, you may not know me, but you are watching this video because you probably received a cupping set. So congratulations, and I am here to show you how to use them. So let's get started. All right, so in your set, you will have a variety of cups. Every set is kind of an assorted variety, and I'll just kind of show you all the ones that are available. So we have all of the dual purpose silicone cups. So these are dual purpose in the fact that you can either just put them on, you can squeeze them and just put them on just like that, let go. And that's called static cupping, okay? Or you can glide them, and that's called dynamic or massage cupping, all right? So that's really good for just warming up the tissue. I really like to do this kind of on the pecs and chest, especially if I've been working on the computer a lot and I just feel kind of tight and closed in. That feels really, really good. All right. But I would definitely use all three of your cups at the same time in the area that you're working on. So let's say you're having low back pain, use all of them, all right? Especially if you're just gonna do a static placement, and then you can do maybe like some side stretches or some forward bends, or just walk around and do some, you know, household tasks and let your cups kind of hang out, all right? So why should you cup? All right, so at home, sometimes we are having some pain or tightness or tension. It's all that we can think about. I would definitely suggest adding cupping to your repertoire, or kind of like your tool bag of pain relief, all right? So you could use some heat, you can use self-massage, you can do stretching, all of those are valid. If you're going to do heat, I would definitely do heat before you cup. We don't like to do a whole lot of heat after we cup for that first day, all right? All right, so you can do some cupping to help with any kind of area that feels tight, restricted, stuck, like the tissues just feel kind of stuck together. If you are having any kind of like nerve pain or any kind of like itis, like arthritis or tendonitis, something like that. Or if you just feel like limited range of motion. So if you're having like a rotator cuff issue and you just can't extend all the way, cupping is excellent for rotator cuff stuff, all right? All right, so what you'll need to do is apply your oil that came in the kit. I made this special for cupping, and this is customized with some pain relieving essential oils. And so you definitely need to use some oil when you're doing cupping, okay? If you're gonna do cupping on the feet or the hands, you might wanna switch to maybe the Aveda hand relief or the foot relief or some sort of cream, just because the skin on those areas is very different, all right? Areas that you don't wanna cup, don't cup the face. We as professionals know how to do cupping on the face, and we have different cups for that. Let's not do any kind of gliding cupping on the neck. If you want to use one of these gentle negative ion cups for the back of the neck, that's cool. I totally just kind of skipped all of the other cups. These are negative ion cups, all right? And you can flip these in and out, and these are really great. You just put them on, all right? You can do a stretch, you can walk around, do what you need to do. And then the last option that may or may not be in your kit is the Supreme Suction Cup. And these you flip inside out. These are a little bit more intense than the rest, and I really like to use these maybe like on this little spot that tends to get a knot, the low back, feet for plantar fasciitis. So the way to put this on is you flip it inside out, and then you're slowly going to, that was fast. Ideally you go slower and let go, and you can kind of pull. This one you can't really massage with, it's more of a static cup, all right? So you can leave your cups on for a minute, up to 10 minutes, okay? The reason that they're clear is so that you can monitor what's going on inside the cup. It is normal to have cupping marks, okay? They just kind of look and feel like a hickey. They don't really hurt. Some people mark, some people don't. Those can last anywhere from a day up to 2 weeks, okay? Typically, the thinner the skin, the more you're going to mark, all right? But I have some people with really thick skin on the back, and some weeks they mark, some weeks they don't. There's no rhyme or reason. And there's a lot of misinformation on the internet about stagnant blood and people marking because of stagnancy and removing the toxins, and that is completely false, okay? If you have any kind of blood clotting disorder or history of aneurysm or embolism or anything like that, I would definitely not cup. If you're taking anticoagulants or blood thinners, no cupping, all right? There's some other contraindications for cupping, such as fresh tattoos. You don't want to cup over those. If they're older than 6 weeks, it's okay. And then there's some other things that if you have questions about, definitely shoot me a text and I can let you know if that's okay or not, okay? All right, you can cup as often as you like. If you do have cupping marks, you need to wait till those are starting to fade. All right, so it kind of just looks like a bruise that's starting to fade. And then you can cup again, all right? Some people cup every day. I don't have time for that for myself, but if you do, you know, knock yourself out. All right, as far as cleaning your cups, you can use Dawn, just good soap and water, just scrub the oil off, let them air dry. If you want to do a spray of alcohol or soak them in some 3% peroxide, feel free to do that for an added step, especially if you're kind of using them within your family. Otherwise, just soap and water is totally fine. In the spa, we do a high-level disinfection with 7.5% peroxide, and that is no joke. So as far as using your cups on yourself, what you've all been waiting for is you can put the cup on and leave it. You can just put 3 on. Let's say I'm gonna do 3 right here. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And you can kind of hold them and pull back and do a nice little stretch. I can get in a doorway. There's no doorway here, but I can do a doorway stretch and just kind of intensify the effects of the pull and the suction inside the cup, all right? I could do some range of motion. You're gonna feel some or hear some funny noises. So I can do that, or so I can take the cup and just kind of on the chest and the pecs, I would kind of swing out so you have some good lymphatic drainage towards your arms, okay? Because there's lymph nodes inside your armpits, and you can see how pink this makes the skin. So just a few minutes, they say 5 minutes of gliding cupping is equivalent to the effects of 30 minutes of deep tissue work. So it's pretty incredible. So I like to, if I'm doing cupping on a client, I like to start with a few minutes of gliding cupping and then do my deep tissue work and then end with some static cupping. So that's kind of my order, all right? So you can try that. And if you have any questions about cupping, what you can or can't do, or specific areas of the body, then please shoot me a text or an email. I'll be happy to help you out. All right, hope you enjoy your cups. Thank you.